Hi, this is Dave Forster with a 3Pay update. I don't have a new alert today. There will be one later in the week. I'm waiting for it to set up, but I'm expecting it to come out probably Friday, maybe tomorrow. But option chain's not really cooperating with me at this point. So I want to do a little bit of trade management on Bitto though today. So if we take a look at the chart, we can see that since it went ex-dividend and we booked the $74 per 100 shares, it hasn't gone lower. It has moved back up and did fill in the gap from when it went ex-dividend before, like on this candle, but we got a bearish engulfing candle yesterday and then we gapped down today. So short call at this point looks fine, but given yesterday's bearish engulfing candle and the gap down today, I want to try to do a little risk management here and clean things up. So at this point, what I would like to do is close out this 1150 short put. So depending on what broker you use, you should be able to buy that back commission free. And all right, yeah, let me cancel this order since I already was trying to buy it back for. All right, I'll continue to work it at the mid price. I would rather, I'll just buy it back for the nickel, that's fine. All right, and then I don't need this long put anymore. So I'll sell this one out, showing I can get 2 cents at the mid, and I'll put this in GTC just in case it doesn't get filled in today. Or filled today rather. Alright, so we're working that order. So that removes some of the risk to the downside. And then the 1250 put here, I could roll this whole spread down. I'll take a look at that, but first what I want to do is put it in order to buy this short call in for a penny. I'll also put that in GTC. Alright, that looks good. Alright, so there's those orders, and so for 1250 this is against us 10 cents at this point. So what would it cost to just buy this whole spread back? I mean, this is the narrowest spread possible, but so it costs 16 cents. I'll take a look at rolling it. I mean, it's basically at the money, so I could leave it still out of the money, or it looks like maybe I could roll it out a week and down. So this chain isn't so good though. That's one of the problems about Bitto, is that the near expirations have good liquidity, but not this one. So for me to buy any of these, and I don't want to sell it naked. I mean, it's a $12 put, but I'd rather, it's not, I'm basically saying it's not a super expensive put to sell naked in terms of buying pressure, but I still would rather not sell it naked. So all right, so given the way the option chain is, I'm just going to leave this alone for now, and I'll continue to keep an eye on it. So we closed one of the short puts we had open, and then yeah, so these are the working orders. We're trying to close out that 1350 call, and then also sell out the extra long put. So yeah, I think that's all I want to do with it for now. And in terms of what's coming up for an alert this week, I've been looking at AT&T. I'm not totally sure that this is done going down yet. It's right around a prior support level. And, even looking at it now ahead of the dividend. So this is going to go X on Monday. So we would need to buy it tomorrow or Friday, but I would rather give it a little bit more time to see if it wants to hold here. It's still trending down, so I'm going to leave this one alone for now. This is what I was saying earlier. I looked at the option chain. It won't really give me the pricing that I want. So we might do Verizon. Verizon isn't quite as bearish as AT&T. Overall, it's chopping around, but at least with Verizon here, we have a slight uptrend line. We also do have a downtrend line, but overall, this is just chopping around here, so I'm more likely to do a trade on Verizon, and that one also goes ex-dividend on Monday, so I would be putting that in either tomorrow or Friday. So we'll see. If I can try and buy it lower, I might try and buy it lower and see if I can get it to bounce. But, there's only a couple days. So that's pretty much it for now. Let me go back to where we're at with the trades. So to recap what we did, we closed out the 1150 short put for next week. And then also we're trying to sell that extra long put, the 11 long put for next week. And then I'm working in order to buy in the 1350 call that expires next week. All right, so when I get a new setup, I will post it. Thanks for being a 3-page subscriber.